Yeah. What's going on, everybody? Happy Thursday. It's time for Misfit Happy Hour. I got some serious gold for you guys today. You're not going to want to miss out. Today, I'm going to be helping you guys discover how to literally get people so excited that they will body check their own freaking grandmas to come to your appointments. That's no exaggeration. We're going to make, I'm going to teach you something that skyrocketed all of our conversion rates and drastically reduced all the drop-off and no-show rates for all of our clients over the last couple of years. This is a system that we've been working on for a really long time, and it's kind of to the point where we perfected it, and now we're going to teach and share it to all of you guys. So everyone who stays and watches this whole thing, I'm going to give you the exact tactics and strategies that we teach our students, that we implement for our clients, that's drastically increasing their conversion rates. Bob, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for joining. I'm going to help you guys discover exactly how we're skyrocketing conversion rates and drastically reducing patient no-shows. Okay, so you're going to want to pay attention to this. This is probably the biggest gold nuggets that we've ever shared in this program. By far the most valuable thing that we've ever shared for free within this group. So you're going to want to pay attention. So close those other tabs, put down the phone, pay attention. This one is going to be short and sweet, but very impactful. It's going to make a drastic change in your business literally tomorrow if you implement this fast enough. Okay, so Max and I have been running Facebook ads exclusively for physical therapists for 3-4 years now. And in the beginning, we thought we were really bad. We ran all these campaigns. We'd get a ton of leads, but none of them would be converting. And all of our clients would say, like, these leads are terrible. None of them are actually coming in. So we were convinced that we were just really bad at marketing. We just couldn't get good leads. But as we deep dove into our own client systems to figure out what's going on, like why aren't these leads converting? It turned out that it wasn't the leads. The leads were qualified. They had money. They had the problem. They opted in stating that they had the problem. Yo, what's up, Jesse? Guys, if you're on here, comment team live. If you're catching the replay later, comment team replay. So this client, we're convinced, we didn't understand why they weren't converting because we knew that they matched the avatar perfectly. They were announcing that they had the problem that they were trying to solve. They were literally their perfect, ideal client, and we had no idea why they weren't converting. And this client had us convinced that it was us. What's up, Ben? Steven, what's up, guys? It's good talking to you today, man. Comment team live if you're here. What's up, Daniel? Guys, so today I'm going to be teaching you the exact strategies that we're using that get our leads so excited to come in that they'll literally body check their own grandmas. We're getting a little excited here, body checking grandmas. But guys, what I'm about to teach you is insanely valuable. As I already stated, this is probably the most valuable thing that we've ever taught within this group. So please pay attention and watch till the end. This is going to be really valuable. So like I said, we're deep diving into this client's lead nurturing system, and he was calling them. He called them when they came in. It wasn't always within an hour, but he was calling them, and he just couldn't get them on the phone. And then after he called them, he'd send them an email, and that was pretty much it. And so we realized okay, we need to fix this lead nurturing system because people need a little bit more hand-holding than that. So I'm going to go into exactly how we did that in a little bit. But once we made these changes within his system, his conversion rate skyrocketed, his no-shows went down, and then without changing anything with our campaigns, all of a sudden we were incredibly good marketers again. And his notion of them being bad needs completely changed because he realized that leads are like toddlers. You got to hold their hand a little bit to get them to actually take action. Hey, Jenna, thanks for joining. Okay, so guys, by the end of this, you're going to have the exact tools, exact strategies that are really easy to implement that are going to increase your conversion rates and drop your no-shows. It's really easy. And as soon as I say it, you're going to have that aha moment, and it's going to be really epic. Okay. So before I dive into any of that, I need to make you understand 3 particular things. I need to change some mindset stuff that a lot of us have about leads. Secret number 1 is leads aren't going to come in just because they opted in. Okay, just because someone signs up does not mean that they're going to show up. How many times have you told someone that you'll go to that event, but when the day came, you just didn't feel like it? Or how many ebooks have you opted into that you've never read? Okay, in the service industry, within physical therapy and just service industries in general, the average conversion rate, does anyone have any guesses what the average conversion rate is in the service industry for physical therapy, or people that opt in or call or just land on the website? Any guesses? What's up, David? Tony? Good to see you guys on here. What's up, Ray? Guys, the average conversion rate for the service industry is around 6 to 7%. Only 6 to 7%. That means the people that you probably think are your competitors, the PT clinic down the street, they are not the people that's not your real competition, okay? Like they have the same conversion rate that you guys do. So you're maybe out of 100, you're maybe getting 6 or 7, so are they though. So they're not your biggest competition. Your biggest competition is inaction, okay? Those people, they're not going somewhere else. They're just not doing anything. So when we're nurturing people, we have to get them to take action. It's not about getting them to believe that we're experts. That's not what gets people to create action. You have to make the problems bigger in their head. And you have to make them understand why they need to act right now. That's how you get people to go. So your competitor is your competition, or your biggest competition is not another PT clinic. It's inaction. So when we're nurturing campaigns, we have to work that understanding into our actions and our tactics and how we're doing so. Okay, even with courses and information products, only 10% of people who buy online courses, whether it's $1,000 or $100, it doesn't matter. Even when people already pay for it, $1,000 course, only 10% of people are actually going to complete that course. Okay, so we need to understand that leads aren't going to just come in because they opt in. We have to do stuff that gets them to actually take action and follow through with the thing that they opted in for. Okay, secret number 2 that I want everyone to understand is that you don't need any fancy automation software or 50 email sequences to get someone to come in. That also isn't what gets people to come in. Okay, right now with email rates, you're lucky, very lucky to get a 10 to 15% open rate on your emails. And when you have 60 email sequences, yeah, you're sending out a lot of emails, and that's awesome, but barely anyone is actually reading those emails. And after a certain amount of time, after the first 3 emails, they're probably not even opening them, which means that we have to get their attention very quickly, and we have to do something that gets them to take action even faster. Okay, so those really long 12, 60 email sequences, they're actually not doing what you want them to do. Especially if someone opts in through a Facebook ad, you don't want to get them 60 days down the road. If you have those things, it's perfect because it's still gonna, capture some people. It still has that chance. So if you have it, excellent. But that's ultimately not the best lead nurturing system that we found to be converting. I'm gonna teach you exactly the 2 primary tactics that get people to actually take action, almost break down your door to come in for their appointments. Okay. Secret number 3 is you're not going to annoy people by following up with them consistently. Okay. Like you're not going to bug these people. And if you are, it's okay. It's totally okay, because some people aren't going to be good clients. Those people that are good clients aren't going to be bothered. Okay. They opted in for something because they have a problem that you can help them with. You are obligated to reach out to these people and help them solve their problem. Okay, people are really freaking busy. Okay, someone might have had a really long day at work and they just don't feel like being pitched something or like buying something right now. They're just exhausted. Okay, so if you miss them on the first 2 phone calls, don't take it personally. Okay, it's not because they don't want to do business with you. It's usually because they're busy and they just like don't have time. So don't be afraid of annoying people. It's almost usually like when you feel like you're being annoying, you're just barely sending enough touch points and emails and texts to those people. So don't be afraid of being annoying. If you're sending people too much stuff, or if people are getting annoyed, you're either sending them and talking about yourself too much, or they're just really not the right client for you, in which case, like, honestly, like, who cares? If they're not a good fit, then it's okay. They'll opt out. It's fine. Okay. So now I'm about to teach you guys 2 of the most powerful marketing weapons in our arsenal. They completely changed the game for us because ads are really easy. Getting people to convert is hard. And this took us years and years to figure out exactly how to do this. So what I'm about to show you can implement very quickly, and I guarantee you that it is going to increase your conversions and drop your no-show rates very, very quickly, okay? So, I mean, how awesome would it be if you didn't have to call leads like 50 times? Like what's the average amount of times you guys have to call a lead before you actually get them to come into the clinic? What's up, Ryan? What's up, Rena? Tatiani? Good to see you guys on here. David Bailiff, 11%. That was really close. Yeah, 6 to 7. It's crazy. It's even worse than that. It's nuts. Okay? Okay. So guys, the number 1 most powerful weapon that you guys can install in your lead nurturing system is what we call a thank you offer. Ooh, it's kind of like shakes me a little bit that I'm sharing you guys sharing this with all you guys, because this is like our secret juice to making all of our marketing work. Okay, so number one is a thank you offer. What I mean by that is an offer that convinces the prospect to take action right away. So after they opt in, instead of just showing them a thank you page saying that someone on their team will follow up with you, instead, you should have a thank you offer that says, if you call and book in the next 20 minutes, you get this. Okay, incentivize them to come in and take action now, because they already opted in. They see the value, and now you're stacking the value. Okay, the one thing that I kind of skipped over, the one thing that separates the difference between the people that have really, really good marketing and really good conversion rates and really low no-show rates is that they're stacking the value throughout the in between the time they opt in and by the time they show up for their appointment. So that means they already opted in, they already have high perceived value, and during that time, because over time, without communication, their perceived value is going to go down. They're going to start weighing like, do I really have time? So you have to do things to increase their perceived value that's going to get them to take action. So the one thing that you have to do in your lead nurturing system is stack that value throughout the process up until the time they actually come into your clinic. So the one strategy I'm going to teach you today to do that is the thank you offer. So these are things like you could have, if you have a video series on low back pain, you can say, if you call and book within the next 20 minutes, you get this, this free 3 video series that we normally sell for $150. Or if you wrote a book, if you call and sign up now, you get this book. Or if you're a gym or a clinic that's working out of the gym, you can offer, okay, if you call and book within the next 20 minutes, you're gonna get a 14-day free trial in the gym. So that every single time you're working out, if you have an issue, we're here to help you get through it and help you get back to the activities that you love. Because most likely you're working with a lot of weightlifters and CrossFitters. Okay, so you got to start thinking of like, okay, what are things that we can do to incentivize people to call and act right now? One of my favorite ones that we're running with a couple of clinics is the free gym membership or a free Pilates membership for 14 days. So another one is a free 30-minute massage. Okay, these are things that are like, oh, like, yes, I want to come in for that appointment. I don't know if the appointment's going to work out, but I want that free thing. Okay, and I know a lot of you are probably thinking like, wait, I don't have a massage therapist or a chiro or a Pilates instructor on staff, and I'm not connected to a gym. Like, what can I give somebody? Guys, it's even better if you don't, because I know everyone in here probably knows I'm a huge fan of the Dream 100 and relationship-based marketing. So if you don't have those things, it's even better, because you can go and find another local business that does have those things and build a relationship with them and say that I have a ton of people that I know that would love to have your services. And I know you'd love to have them. We have kind of the same avatar. I would love to start sending my people to you. So if you have a massage therapist in town, you can start sending people directly to them to build a really good relationship. And then they'll probably end up starting to refer people to you. So if you don't have a massage therapist on your staff, go talk to one. Say that you would like to offer their front end offer, which might be a 15-minute free massage or 30-minute free massage to all the people that come in through your ad campaigns. And now every single time you get a patient, they get a lead. See how that works? Now you're building a really strong relationship. You're sending referrals to other businesses that have the ability to start sending you business as well. Okay, same with gyms. Go and talk with a local gym that's serving your avatar and ask them, tell them that you have a massive audience of people that match their clientele, and you'd love to start sending people to them. You have this offer going on right now where if they book within the next 20 minutes, I would like to offer a membership to your part-time membership to your gym. What do you say? They're going to say yes, because they already have a free gym trial, and now you're just sending free leads directly into their business. Okay. Those are highly qualified leads. Those aren't just people off the street. Those are referred, recommended people coming from you that they trust. Okay, so the first strategy that you guys should be doing to get your leads to actually call and book you, so you don't have to just play phone tag back and forth with them and get them to actually call and book with you, have a thank you offer. Have something to give them to incentivize them to take action within the first 20 minutes. Thanks, Tony. Good to see you on here, man. Okay, strategy number 2. This one is my all-time favorite. Okay, we call it the welcome package sequence. Okay, so every single time anyone opts into any of our funnels, we have the emails that go out, but we also have a texting component to it. So as soon as someone opts in, our client gets a text with that contact information, but most importantly, the lead gets a text. The first one has the voucher for the thing that they just opted in for. So it feels tangible. They have something in their phone. It's much less likely that they're going to forget it. Okay, and it feels like they actually did something. They get a little bit of dopamine in their head that they were rewarded something for their actions. Okay, so that's the first email. They get the voucher. Text number 2 comes the next day or 12 hours later, letting them know to remind them that, okay, this voucher doesn't last forever. You need to call and claim this appointment before they're all taken up. Okay, number 3, this one's sneaky. Okay, text number 3, you take it away from them. You let them know, it's like, you haven't called and booked this. We're going to assume that you don't want it. We're going to take it back and give it to someone else. Everyone, guys, it's crazy how many leads will jump on board and contact you when you take away the thing that they opted in for. It's a really good strategy. As soon as we did that, conversion rates went up. That is not the welcome package yet. The welcome package is the most powerful element of this, but the takeaway, that's a really, really powerful tactic. If people aren't calling and booking with you, email them and tell them that they can't have it anymore, because they will get in contact with you, tell you this, wait, I do want it. I'm sorry, I was really busy, and give you the whole spiel, but they will contact you. It's crazy how much trust all of a sudden you have once you actually take it away. It seems a lot less like a scam when you're willing to take away the offer from them, and they will take it. Don't worry about taking it away, because they will jump on and take it. But email, a text like 4 through 5 if you want to keep going. Once they call and book, you definitely want some sort of text automation sequence that's going out to them, just reminding them of their appointment. But the most powerful part of this is the day before their booked appointment, we let them know that their welcome package is ready and you're really excited to see them. Think about that. Let them know the day before they come in that their welcome package is done being prepared and we're really excited to see you. Because that places a level of guilt on them if they don't show up, because they're thinking like, oh, they took all this time to put a package together for me. The least I can do is show up for this thing that I just opted in for. That little trick alone drastically reduced the amount of no-show rates that we had, which obviously increases the number of booked appointments, because the conversion rate, that we have a strong conversion rate, get more people coming in, more people are becoming patients. So just a quick recap what we do for this welcome package. Once people opt in, we text them with a voucher. Next, we remind them to call and book, because this offer is not going to last forever. They need to book now. Day number three, or within 24 hours, we like to do it pretty quick. We take it away. If they haven't booked yet, we tell them, sorry, you haven't booked yet. We're assuming that you don't want this. We have a couple other people that want to take this voucher. We're giving the spot to them. An insane amount of people end up texting immediately and saying like, no, I'm sorry, I was really busy. I'd still really like this appointment. This is still available. It gets people every single time. Okay. And then after that, once they're booked, you need to have something that tells them that you have some sort of welcome package prepared for them. And that's just the same, packet folder with stuff that you already give them. You just let them know that it's ready and prepared for them. This tells them that it creates a level of guilt if they don't actually show up, and increases the perceived value. So again, when I started this whole thing, the one thing you need to do to get leads to actually convert and to actually show up is you need to stack the value. Okay, the first thing that we do is we have a thank you offer. They already opted in. There's enough value for them to opt in. Now there's a way to increase the value even more. This package, if I book in the next 20 minutes, okay, once they book, they get a text, voucher. I feel good about my purchase. I got something. You remind them if they haven't booked yet. If they haven't booked yet, you take it away from them. If they have booked, you have a welcoming sequence. And part of that, the day before their appointment, you have to let them know that their welcome package is ready to go and you're really excited to see them. Because then the odds of them coming in skyrocket, because you put that in their minds, you put in all this effort for them, you're excited to see them, they're going to show up. So guys, I really hope you enjoy this. Please, please, please go and implement this, because these two strategies right here are what skyrocketed our business and skyrocketed our clients' businesses. So check your lead nurturing system. Are you just sending 50 bland emails that aren't really getting read? Are you only sending one email because you think that they downloaded your ebook? The ebook's probably enough to nurture them to get them to actually opt in. It's not. Guys, you need to do something within the first 48 hours. You need to, once they opt in, you need to keep stacking the value for your thing. So give them a thank you offer. Give them something to increase the value of your services and get them to act now. And then once they're in, tell them that you have a welcome package waiting for them and that you're excited to see them to drastically reduce that no-show rate, because we're human. We're all susceptible to guilt, and we don't like leaving people hanging that put in work and effort to increase our experience. So guys, go to work, go implement this stuff. Do you guys have any questions on lead nurturing right now? What's up, Max? Hey, Katie, Anthony, Christine, Sherry, Tatiani, Rena, Ryan. What's up, guys? Thanks for being here. Any of you guys have questions on lead nurturing or anything that you guys are running right now? Excellent. Well, guys, create a thank you offer. If you don't have something to offer them, go talk with another local business that is currently serving your dream clients and offer to start sending people to them. They will be willing to give you something as some sort of incentive to get people to book right away. Whether it's a massage therapist, whether it's a chiro, whether it's a gym, whether it's a Pilates instructor, whether it's a bakery down the street, okay? You can find something to offer people to incentivize them to call and book right away, okay? Once you get people booked, have a welcoming sequence that puts a heavy emphasis on, one, talking about their problems and future pacing them, saying what life's gonna be like after your services, and the day before their appointment, let them know that their welcome package is ready and you're really excited to see them, because I guarantee you your no-show rate is gonna drop significantly. All right, guys, thanks for showing up. Later, have a good night.